Hey, this is Teddy Rim from Miss Teddy TV, and you are watching Teddy Talks Love. That segment that helps you out with your relationship and your life. So real quick, I just wanted to talk about a couple different things. I realized that I've been putting up these videos and giving like different forms of advice, and there's plenty more to come. But I realized I've never actually told you guys what I actually think a relationship is, so you guys can get into my perspective. I noticed that this Valentine's Day, though I usually do tell people that like Valentine's Day is just about like general love, man. It's like Christmas. Like people just send you a message like Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know if I've ever seen Valentine's Day be a hospitable holiday. Is it because we finally got the message and we all just want to share love on that day, or is it really because we're doing something different? Because relationships are technically going down. This feels kind of weird. Something. Shit. Gotta go fuck up this video. No, this nigga didn't. It's good to have no interruptions. Years ago, I had read something, 50% of America was single. And I was like, damn. We're all sitting here getting more and more detached and not actually as connected to people, making us be okay with being loners, which means we don't reach out to try to make those connections that we would have probably done before. Now, I'm mostly talking about a romantic relationship here. Fucking lock me up in this new lock. But I'm also giving my point of view on just the overall. So first off, what I want to say is a relationship is pretty much anything. From your significant other, friends, to your kids, to even how you talk to your genitals.
I'm dry.
What?
I'm dry.
People get caught up on the term relationship and sometimes try to get offended when you go, nah, that's not how this relationship works. They be like, what relationship? Like, bitch, calm down.
This motherfucker. No.
In a perfect world, a romantic relationship is somebody either completing and almost finish you, or finished you being able to extend yourself to somebody who needs that completion. It should be a compliment. You gotta know what you don't want, almost as much as you know what you want. You know what you've experienced, you know what you really don't like. You're a lot more firm on what you're not gonna do versus when you want something that could change 5 minutes later. A relationship should allow you to be able to go deeper. You all walk around with kind of like a mask. It's what our coworkers see, it's what our friends see, it's what the people that we first meet before we make those romantic connections actually see. Relationships typically need to allow you to go deeper in that mask. Somebody can get to know that mask inside and out and then be completely surprised by the person that you actually are on the inside because they never actually got past that mask. A relationship should be somebody that you are comfortable being able to let in. It should be somebody who gets past that mask and sees the true face of whatever you are and actually still loves you for that. The perfect relationship probably is somebody that you can go past the scars that you have and still love those scars. Somebody who goes past your mask can scare the shit out of anybody. It's so real. Not many of us allow people to do that, not even our closest friends. And hopefully you haven't done that with somebody who hasn't done it with you, because then of course that's when the breakup or something takes you too deep. In the ideal relationship, you should be able to grow with that person. That's when you're allowed to be able to just be. It's just gonna take time. Be okay with the coexistence that you guys have. You shouldn't be blindsided by negatives either. You shouldn't be able to go, I didn't know this. Like, no, you know. You shouldn't really have to hide anything in your relationship. Communication is such a big thing. If you find somebody that you can communicate with without your mask on, you're ahead of the game. You got something special. People who work years to try to do that. That's why people go to relationship counseling, because they're still trying to operate with their mask continuously. And people will live their entire life in this condition. That person should be able to make you the best person that you are. You should be able to be the best person for them and for yourself with them. So to me, that's what a relationship is. The best thing you can do in any relationship is love somebody the way they want to be loved and not the way you want to be loved. And if you're able to find somebody that wants to be loved the exact same way you want to be loved, jackpot. Hell yeah.
What are you doing?
You know, I was just going to the bathroom.
Why do you got a hammer?
Oh, I was just trying to fix your thing right here.
You trying to fix the light switch?
Yeah, with a hammer.
Come expect.
Yeah, you know, I be tripping.
Don't worry about that.
You look like you just sleeping good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeping. Feel good. comfy?
Yeah. I'ma kill this nigga.